Hey guys, so yeah, Heart Gold is working. Yay, and Jumpluff is happy, and the birds are singing, and the sun and the sky was almost down from. Uh, I can't quote Half-Life, Full Life Consequences for shit. Anyways, this is a battle against some guy I don't remember from serebii, MJ, so I guess either Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson. I don't know which to use, so I'm just gonna call him JordanJackson. Anyways, he leads with a thing, and wow, that's kind of loud. He leads with a Machamp. I lead with Scarf Dinner, and I know Sleep Powder probably won't work because it has Lumberry. Blah blah blah. I'm getting really behind, so I go into Nidoqueen. I get critted. He Earthquakes me, and it's gonna kill me as I set up one layer of Toxic Spikes. And I wish I brought the Tit Dirt that had Stealth Rocks, but whatever. So I bring in, oh, and the Stun Edge crit, kind of weird. I don't know, might have mattered. I don't know if Earthquake would have killed me. I can't remember. So Scarf Blastoise, or excuse me, Scarf Blastoise kills the Machamp, and so he goes into a Hitmontop, and I don't want to be hit by Fake Out. So I go into Misfagius, and then he's going to Bullet Punch, so I go into the Metal, and now I know he's going to go for the Mach Punch, so I'm going to Dinner, because Dinner loves taking things that are apparently Mach. I don't know why. So I'm kind of just stalling the Hitmontop out with Poison and Life Orb, and I feel kind of gay, but whatever. So he takes me out with a Bullet Punch, and so Dinner dies. And I think one or two more attacks should do it, so I switch from Blastoise to Misfagius to dodge Mach Punch. And here, this was hilarious. I set up a sub, knowing that he would try and predict me to go into something that would resist Bullet Punch, and that was hilarious. He was really pissed off at that. That made me laugh. So he goes into Metagross, and I'm like, Shadow Ball. And it does a decent chunk. And he Thunder Punches, and I kind of wish I don't know. I kind of wish I had done something, but whatever. So I switch out to the Metal, thinking that it was banded because Thunder Punch, but he disguised it. He was a tricky little bastard. He has Expert Belt, and that pissed me off. And I thought about it. I was like, wait, would CB Metagross really do that little damage? But whatever. So the Metal dies, and I bring in Blastoise for the revenge kill, and that was kind of cool. So he goes out to a Jumpluff. I'm just like, fuck, I need to put something to sleep. So I go out to Blaziken, and I don't know why I went out to Blaziken. Blaziken kind of could have been useful, but instead he's just kind of a waste. So I go back into Blastoise, and he sets up the Leech Seed, and I misclicked. That pissed me off. I was going to go for the Ice Beam, and instead I click Hydro Pump because I wasn't really paying attention, and of course, that's just, it's fucking terrible. So he has a sub up, and I know Hydro Pump's going to break the sub, so I just go for it, seeing what he's going to do. He ends up going for an Aerial Ace, which isn't going to do very much damage to Blastoise, so I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to either get it? I was trying to think of what he was going to do, whether he'd predict the switch and go for the Leech Seed, or whether he'd just sub again. But he switches to Blissey, and that was kind of annoying. But it's actually very convenient for me, because Blissey can't do much to Misfagius, and so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to set up all over this Blissey. So, subs, and I know I can basically just Calm Mind up, and it's not going to be able to do much to me. Ice Beam doesn't even break the sub. Second Ice Beam will break it, but, I mean, that leaves me in a pretty good position. So, he's going to switch in a second. I'm getting really ahead of myself. So, Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan switches to Dusknoir, and I set up another substitute. And I know, right now, he's got the Shadow Sneak. I can't win this. So I'm just praying. I am praying for a crit. I'm like, okay, I'm totally going to crit this turn. Turns out I do. And that was hilarious. Like, he was... I just... That was so funny. I totally called that, and he was just... I was cracking up. He was so pissed off. So now I can basically just sweep. I mean, I've got a Calm Mind up. Jump Bluff can't do anything to me. I don't kill it with Shadow Ball, and that kind of pissed me off. But I kind of fucked up the salve on this Miss Magius anyways. Miss Fagius, I guess. Just for clarification purposes, if any of you are interested, yes, Miss Magius does ride a Harley. So, yeah, I fucked up the salve, so it doesn't have the right hidden power and everything. But I'm still able to set up on Blissey, and Blissey is not going to do anything back. And I know that I can just go back into either Blastoise and somehow do something, or I can go into Blaziken and pray that it wakes up, because right now it looks like he only has Ice Beam, and that's really good for me. So I'm basically just continuing to set up with Miss Fagius. We both know that he's not going to win at this point. He's got to hope that I don't continue subbing or Calm Minding, but we both know it's not going to happen. So he ends up running in a second after I set up 1,000 Calm Minds. So I don't know, there really wasn't much to say about this battle. It was one crit, cost him the match, whatever. I mean, to be fair, there were only 2 crits in the match, and they were on both sides, so whatever. Good game, Michael Jackson, Jordan, whatever. Rate, comment, sub, guys. Peace out.